Begin right here. Yes.
What a treat. I want to stop being so nervous. Okay. Hi. I was here about 6 months ago and wanted to ask a question about attracting my partner. Oh, let me just breathe. And the last 2 times ago, I did get called on as well. And you said he was in vibrational escrow.
That's truly injustice, isn't it? Truly injustice.
This is the 3rd time. And
so what that means is you have a question queued, and the expectation within you is close enough to receiving the answer that you light up in a way that's easy to see, and not just because you're on the front row, although that lined up for you too.
Yeah.
In other words, when you are ready to hear, you're more likely to be called forward.
And last time I was here, I was really grasping and felt irritated. You didn't call on me and left feeling, like I was wrestling with this question. And this time I feel like, okay, I'm letting go. And
good. Now get out.
No. So Abraham, what I want to understand is I need some fine tuning. I feel as if I am to attract the partner into my life that I feel is in vibrational escrow. I feel as if the path for me is to fall in love with myself.
Now let's say some other words.
Okay.
Because there is a flaw in the statement that you just made, and we can help you to understand it perfectly.
Great.
You said, to attract the partner that I know is in my vibrational escrow. And we want to say, if the partner's in your vibrational escrow, you've already attracted the partner.
Okay.
And there's a big distinction. In other words, when you say, I want to attract, that sounds like it's somewhere other than where I am. When you say, the larger part of me has already become this relationship, and now all I have to do is become one with that vibration. Can you feel how different than that is than saying, there's a partner out there somewhere running around, I can't find this person, and I need to find this person somewhere. Which dating service should I join? In other words, I know this person's out there somewhere, but I can't. And when you understand that it's already done,
yeah.
You've already through life put it in your vibrational escrow. You've done all the work. It's there, it's done, it's complete. And when you know that, then you let it in fast. But as long as it feels lost or not complete, then your expectation is different and you don't let it in.
So what am I doing? What's happening for
You're
me?
so focused upon the absence in your so hear what we're giving to you. If you focus upon the presence of your partner already achieved in vibrational escrow rather than the absence of your partner, focus on the presence of the dollars that you've asked for rather than the absence of the dollars. Accept that it's done, and then do what you can do to line up with what's done. Feel how much easier that is. It's done. I've done the work. I've lived the life. I've met the other people. I've given birth. I've identified. I've honed. I have lived enough experiences to know what I don't want, so I know what I do want. I've come more into alignment with who I am. I know who I am as a source energy being. I'm together. I have now given birth. I am ready to let myself be the receiver of this thing that I have already created. My work is to let in what is already done. It's already done. So now move your words with that attitude. It's done. So if something's done, then don't you have a different attitude that when it's not done? When it's not done, where should I go? Who should I talk to? Who should I see? What should I do? How should I feel? What should I say? When it's done, it's done. When feel that it's done, it's done. What does that mean? It's done. So when it's done, you don't have to try harder. It's done. When it's done, you just watch expectantly for the way that it will unfold in your life experience. It's done. So people say to you, how you doing on the relationship thing? You say, it's done. And they say, I don't see anyone with you. And you say, you don't. That's funny. I do. I do. You see, when you're two people coming together and you have different professions, you're usually not walking. Jerry and Esther are joined at the hip, but most of you do not. Jerry would like to get away occasionally. He tried to escape in a bookstore, but Esther found him and made him come back. Most of you are in different places at different times, and so the majority of your relationship is about what it is, not what it's being right here in this minute. Can you feel that? It is done. It's done. How are you doing on that relationship? Great. What's it like? Oh, it's delicious. What does it feel like? Well-being, humor, fulfillment, satisfaction. Once you start resonating within what a really good relationship feels like, it'll show up in full manifestation. Until you do that, it won't. You're picky. You're really, really picky, and that's really, really, really a good thing. And you can't let yourself let in something that doesn't match what's over here. So you just have to find such resonance by thinking about it, by pretending it, by imagining it, by basking in the deliciousness of it, by feeling the doneness of it, by patting yourself on the back, by talking about the good job you've done. Let yourself be the recipient of your good work, you see. That's all.
Last time I was here, you said you saw him in vibrational escrow. I just want to make sure he's still there. You said you'd give him my number.
He's got your number, but you keep changing your phone line.
Okay.
In other words, you've got to stay steady in the vibration of what you're wanting. Even the fact that you're asking for our
validation. Yeah.
That's a very good word.
Yeah.
Even though as you reach for validation outside of yourself, it means you don't trust.
Right.
And when you don't trust, you're not a match. And when you're not a match, you're taking longer than you need to. And the reason we told you that it is already done, that he's already in your vibrational escrow, is because we want you to understand that there's nothing more for you to do other than to chill out and stop wringing your hands and stop asking, where are you? 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 That's the dominant vibration that's within you. The vibration that's within you is, I know you're there, but I cannot find you.
Yeah.
I know you're there, but I must be doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And you got to get over that. Or not.
No, I will. I think I'm on the path for that. I think I buy into other family members or friends saying, well, you've been single for so long, and how do you know? And you need to do this and that. And so I think it's really me connecting who I am and being in the flow.
Well, as you try to behave in ways that others approve of, you get out of whack with your own guidance. As you behave in ways that feel good, you come into alignment not only with your own guidance, but with the creations that you've already set forth into your vibrational escrow. In other words, we're not kidding you. This is done. You've collected all the data. You've set forth the intentions. The vibrational escrow is there, and sweet, sweet, sweet it is. You just have to find vibrational alignment with it. So give us some words that let us know you've done that.
I'm falling in love with myself.
Off the subject a bit.
Okay.
Trying too hard also. Hit it right on. Subject, relationship. Subject, man I've been attracting. Subject, man in vibrational escrow waiting for me. Subject, my life experience with this person that after we hook up, it will expand still further. Subject, it's done. It's in vibrational escrow. Now start right there and talk about it. From that knowing.
I know it's possible.
That steps back because you're still talking about what isn't done. You see, this is the fine-tuning that you're reaching for, because when you say it's possible, what you're actually saying is, I know it could be, but it isn't. That's the underlying vibration that's going on. We want you to take the stance that it is done. It's done.
It's amazing.
It's all right to say it's done and it hasn't materialized, but it is not all right to say it's done and I can't find it. You just have to find the words that say that. And we're not, you see, we're not giving credit to words. We're reading the vibration that is underlying your words. So talk to us about this relationship that you have created that is done.
It's amazing.
Yes?
It's incredible. He's everything that I've ever wanted and more. And people will look at it and go, wow.
All right, now take your attention off what he is,
Okay.
and put your attention upon how you feel now you are inside this relationship. What's it feel like to be there? Because there's still, when you try to see him and don't, you vibrate on the lackful end of the stick.
Right.
So get into what you know. What's this relationship feel like? What's in it for you? Why do you want to manifest fully this vibrational thing that you have already created? Why do you want it to blossom into something that you can see, smell, taste, touch, feel?
Because it's incredible. It makes me feel seen. It makes me feel supported. It's a life partner, somebody to travel this journey with that really understands me and gets me, and it's exciting and it's fun.
Well, now wait, do you think, now we just have to ask you a question, because we've been watching you for a while, forever, and we can see what's in your vibrational escrow, and we are aware of what life has caused you to create. And the partner that you put there isn't someone who wants to buoy you up and support you. The partner you've put there is self-sufficient and wants you to be too.
Good.
Yes? You get that, don't you?
Yeah.
So when you say, I see someone who will support me, you're not even a vibrational match to what you've been asking for.
Oh,
you're
boy.
not getting into this relationship for support that you need. You're getting into this relationship for the blossoming of two powerful creators coming together and enhancing the experience of one another. That's a far different feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, that feels powerful.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you feel that one click right into place?
Definitely.
What else?
Now I'm afraid. It's fun. It's fun. A lot of fun. A lot of laughter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What else?
Great sex.
Yes.
A lot of that. Inspiration, creativity, light.
Now, hear how you're using general words, and that's just fine, because in the general words you're choosing, there is no vibrational distortion. So now, if you want to really have fun with
Let's
it,
have fun.
be more specific. In other words, rather than the general words like fun, you can say something, and without any distortion, that just holds you there a little longer. Things like, conversation is so good with someone when you're really on the same wavelength. And even though we've lived different lives, it's like we've come to so many of the same conclusions. And I can feel how the universe just orchestrated our coming together, and we are just perfect for each other. It is so delicious to be standing here in this relationship, knowing the power of that which we are, and how the universal forces came together to bring us together. I just love this. I just love this conversation, or not. I just love being in the room with with you. I just love being in the room with you. I love knowing that we'll be together later in the day. I love knowing that it doesn't matter when we're not. I love the feeling of wholeness. And it feels to me, oh, you're really going to like this, or at least we do. It feels to me that my meeting you, physical lover, man of my dreams, was even more about me coming together with me. It's like a part of me created you, and now I've come into alignment with me. I got you, but it's the alignment with me that is making this all so good. I don't need you to say things that make me feel good. I don't need you to appreciate me and behold me to buoy me up. I've got that. I figured that out. I came into alignment on a lot of things. And so I'm not looking to you, lover of my life, to fill my void. I don't have a void. That's why I got you. I haven't got a void.
Why do I feel so separate sometimes? As you say that, I feel so much excitement and so much grief and sadness.
Well, the excitement's when you think about the beingness of it. The grief is when you think about the absence of it. It's just that simple. And when you really, really want something, and you've done such a really, really good job of creating this as you have, when you've created something so magnificently, and then you hold a thought like, where are you? I can't find you. Of course that's going to feel terrible. Because it violates this powerful creation that you have set forth, you see. It's you splitting yourself apart from you. And you don't do that very often. You do that less and less all the time. That feeling of sadness is becoming dimmer and dimmer, and the feeling of anticipation is becoming stronger and stronger. Just chill out.
Okay.
Don't try so hard. And don't try to explain it to the others. They don't get it anyway. They don't get it anyway.